welcome to Three Thoughts on. Today we have a special episode here with Philip Zaja.
Philip Zaja from
Philip,
Croatia.
how are you, Philip?
Thank you, Rafael, for inviting me. I am very grateful and looking forward to the conversation. I'm great. Came 2 days ago from far Croatia to do podcast with amazing people here. And yeah, we hooked up, so I'm looking forward to this conversation. Really do.
Yeah, well, this is a new style of conversation for me. It's the first time I'm doing this because Philip has his own podcast, right? And what we're going to try to do here is just to have a conversation that both of us can publish.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and talk about some interesting things. So let's start with you, because we have a common friend,
Okay.
which is Joe DeSana. And
Joe DeSana.
He's
Just had a podcast with him like 1 hour ago.
yeah. Isn't he great?
Joe DeSana is an amazing human being. He's a Spartan in the soul,
Yeah.
but on the other side, he's so soft, compassionate, giving, willing to help people. I really think much more people should be the Joe DeSana, the blend of Spartanism and good human being inside. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's certainly changing the lives of millions of people right now. But how did you get to meet Joe?
So we, let's say, have a mutual friend. The friend is from Croatia. He's my very good friend. He's called Philip Ljubic, also Philip like me. He has a very big and successful and good software company. It's called the Q Agency, and they're actually doing software for Spartan race right now, and that's how he hooked up. That's how he met Joe. And hence, Philip and I made podcast together. We are friends. I also made podcast with his son, which was, by the way, an amazing podcast. How the bullying looks from the eyes of the child and stuff. Something not so common on the podcasts. And yeah, Philip just told, listen, I have met this guy, Joe DeSana. He's amazing. And I resonate that you come here and you do podcast. And that was like 1 month ago, and we arranged everything. Joe, Susan, and all the team was very fast, sharp, like tick, 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 tick. And now we're here. Already, I thought I will do the podcast only with Joe, but this is like the 5th interview in 1 day, and looking forward for the more. So yeah, that's how I'm here.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Can you share with us, what do you do? Joe keeps calling you the Judo King.
Okay. Well,
Tell us a little bit about your story.
the Judo King is too much, I think. I have to say it like that. I trained judo for 21 years, but I don't train it for the last 9 years. So basically, it's already not part of my mind, but it's not in my head every day that I'm a judoka or that I still train judo, but it was a big part of my life. And for Croatian standards, I can say I was good. Judo is an amazing sport for any young child, so I can tell here for all the parents, if they don't know what physical sport to put their child in, judo is amazing. He will get a base for any other sport, coordination, motoric, good mindset. And yeah, it really gave me a lot. Judo gave me a lot. It shaped my life in a beautiful way. And I think I'm a better person today because of the judo. But I wouldn't call myself a judo king. I would call myself someone who studied and trained judo big period of his life and reaped a lot of benefits from it. But my story is, I would say, right now at this moment, different than I wouldn't call myself right now a judo king, nor a judo practitioner. What I would say for myself is, first of all, I'm a husband and a father of 2 beautiful children since recently, since 2.5 years ago. And this is kind of a challenge, the new challenge itself. And this is actually a very big challenge and very cool challenge, which I really like to do on a daily basis. I really do miss my children right now. We are like bonded, we hooked up. And besides that, yeah, I have a good podcast channel in Croatia called Zaja Mind. We're not world popular, but in Croatia we are pretty good, and that's why we are here, trying to add additional depth to it and create new audience, find new audience. I think they will like what we do here. Plus, I do some furniture business with my brother, which is also, let's say, good for Croatian standards. We sell chairs, handmade chairs, premium quality furniture, and but chairs are the focus. They are the core, the essence. And I'm starting the nootropic drink company, which is actually what I also discussed with the people here, and we share some common interests here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to trying the products.
Oh,
Yeah.
you will love it. I think you will feel like just uplifted. It's a well-being elixir, the nectar of well-being, let's call it that way. The idea is when somebody would ask me, and I think a lot of people share the common answer here. What is my well-being from 1 to 10 average the last 1 year? The real and honest answer would be 3 or 4. I think it should be at least 6 or 7 for everybody, you know. The point of this nootropic drinks we're launching, it will be called #nootropic. Hashtag is the logo, is simply to uplift the mood, to give people something better than the regular coffee or the energy drink, and simply make their lives better. It's very good for focus, energy, calmness, stress resilience, reduces chronic fatigue, long-term benefits. So yeah, you will be posted and soon it will be launched, and we have big expectations for the project, which primary goal is the human goal to uplift the souls and people who are using it.
Well, that's wonderful. It seems like we have a lot in common, which you'll probably have noticed that the ecosystem here in Lake Nona, especially here in the accelerator, is very similar. You know, you have people here that share that approach to life of doing what's good for your body, of doing what's good for your mind, and doing what's good for your spirit, and then associating with people. And Joe is a great ambassador of that, connecting people that are doing similar things, because, to be honest, the world is very challenging today. I'm old enough to have seen a different version of this world before an internet, you know, before social media. And as wonderful as social media and the internet can be, it can also be a vehicle to do things that are not good for humanity, right? So we have to do our part to connect with each other, to help each other out, which is why I'm excited that you're here and that I can be of service to you as well.
I'm grateful to be here with you.
Yeah, no, thank you, because I feel that one of the reasons why I started this podcast was because I was so tired of the amount of noise in the internet. When the internet first started, I was in college, and it was a tool for universities to exchange information about research. And I remember being an engineering student and seeing and connecting to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign engineering department, and being able to share our research papers and us to be able to receive. It was like black magic. Okay, and I had never seen anything like that before.
Witchcrafting.
Exactly.
It's like witchcrafting.
It felt like witchcraft, and the purpose of it was to share information, to share research, to help each other out. And of course, we still do that, right? You know, we still connect, but there's also a lot of noise, and
there is a lot of unnecessary noise inside it.
Right?
Some noise may be necessary, but a lot of unnecessary stuff inside. And unfortunately, sorry for interrupting.
No. This is a conversation, please.
Today, average human being is not wise enough. There are intelligent people in this world with a strong brain power, but lack of wisdom, I would say, and they're not wise enough to filter out what's good and what's wrong. So they're just absorbing everything fast, and the outcome is they're not satisfied. You know, they're not happy with their lives. They're not living the life they should be living. They're not living to their highest potential or closer to that highest potential. And I think humans today really moved too much from their true nature, which is what many people stand for Me Too, Joe DeSana, on the throne, which is like movement, spend time in the nature, be hungry, get out of your comfort zone, don't be so passive, simply get active and, I don't know, just go and do physical stuff. And today's people, I think, are so detached. I mean, even though who say they work out, they go somebody who goes 4 times a week a gym, he thinks he's an athlete today. But the rest of the day, pretty much, he's sitting. So 1 hour of gym 4 times a week and sitting the next 95% of the day is still not good. Like, I think you should be active and be moving for the 60-70% of the day and resting when you're not moving if you want to be completely fulfilled. But exactly, and the real cause for that is, I'm getting to that, internet, TikTok, easy dopamine, how they say.
Yeah.
Easy dopamine here. So, but with unfortunately huge long-term costs.
So let's talk about that for a moment, because I think, so you started your life in martial arts probably at a very young age.
4.
Right? 4 years old, right? Okay, so, and that was a big part of how you shaped, or that, the martial arts actually shaped, your life, your coaches, whether, your parents were involved, and that martial arts has this beautiful thing of putting people in a mindset of meditation, a mindset of calmness, but also a mindset of being aware, a mindset of being ready, a mindset of growth, right? And even though you don't practice right now, like you said,
I do practice something else, not judo anymore.
Oh, okay, okay. But so you still have that as a part of your life, and that mindset carries on with you.
It's a base that stays forever
Yeah.
inside of me, that's for sure. Yeah.
So you have that, that is a gift, right? That you can actually use that. The average person that doesn't have that needs to find another way. And I was just having a conversation with someone about a term that is becoming more and more popular. It's been around for a long time, but it's called ontological design.
Okay.
And ontological design is this principle that the tools that we design as humans end up designing us back, right? And what that means, for example, we create all these things for comfort, for chairs and this and that and the internet for communicating. But if we don't pay attention,
We will
then
become
those
dead
two
things.
they start designing us back, where we become more sedentary. We want to sit more.
It's a very cool theory.
Right? So how do you go about, so now you're practicing something else, and that's fine, but what is your approach to not letting the things of the world that are tools design you back in a way that you become sedentary?
So basically, first, my way was, let's say, maybe the hard way. And I think maybe it's not a bad way, but I needed to be distracted by that noise. I needed to be heard by that noise. And I needed to feel bad about myself, not seeing what's happening here, and really being lost. And this was part of my way, which I think the hardships are a good part of life. And I had this hardship, but the most important thing that at one period, okay, you just say, you see it, this is not how I want to live my life, this is not how I want to exist, this is not how I want to spend my days. So basically, the answer to your question right now, the formula is keep it simple, keep the day simple. Let's put it like this. Anything that happened yesterday, so yesterday is dead. It's just a memory. Okay, tomorrow is too... it's not born yet, so it doesn't exist yet. It's very soon, but it's still not born.
Not yet.
So everything we have is today. So if I want to be happy in this life, if I want to be fulfilled, I need to deliver for today. So this is like some kind of mindset. I'm not thinking, I know the goals and everything, they are here, but I'm not disturbing my mind over them. It's just, okay, today I woke up, I want to have the best day possible. Let's give myself today, not tomorrow. When it comes tomorrow, it will be a new today. Let's give myself today. Let's give myself today. And when you give yourself many todays, and you start the morning, I will give myself today, I think your life, you become happier and fulfilled over time. You reprogram to that. Because today is all you have. You don't have tomorrow and you don't have yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do, of course, today will lead to the better actions of tomorrow. But I think we should be, the point is to be much more present. And no, you have to also know that you will not always be happy. There are times in life, there are times in day. Sometimes you will be happy and feel joy. Sometimes you will be distressed. But the point is to approach all of it with beautiful equanimity and balance, and simply be detached from the emotion, whether it's happiness or stress, sadness, or something. You simply accept that it's here and it will pass, and you accept the experience and simply glide and move towards the day. So basically, this is the formula. And what's important is that what I can say that made my day better is discipline, waking up early, it starts with the day before, going to bed early, waking up early, having a morning routine, which is not like, doesn't have to be too harsh that it brings you to burnout. Like, it needs to be sustainable, something that's not too easy, but something that's not too hard, so you're motivated, and something that you need to keep your discipline. And I think when you conquer the morning, waking up early, conquering the morning routine, I think other times in day, other things that will happen these days during the day will be much easier and less of an effort, and you will enjoy them more. Yeah.